Hi, it's Vince here again. Haven't made a video in quite a while, mainly because I wasn't really happy with the videos I had. It seems like I can put in uh, my thoughts in writing, but it's really hard to translate them um, onto a video. And somebody said, if you cannot communicate your thoughts, then you're really not um, what smart or something. And I just want to see them sitting outside. And here's my orchid. Love it. And it's got 8 flowers on it. It's pretty cool. I sit beside here, and I don't know what it is to me, but every time I look at it, I go, wow. Because basically it only blooms twice a year, so the rest of the time it just kind of sits there. Um, and really, the only thing they need is water once a week, so pretty cool. So let's try this about loving yourself and the opposite of it. Um, what I have been talking about is loving yourself, basically to find your dream. And you can't find your dream unless you love yourself. And you certainly can't love your neighbor if you don't love yourself. Um, so it all starts with there. And a lot of the gurus, I've said this before, is that it always comes down to the inner work. This highly successful people um, lose their success if they don't go inward and do the inner work about being satisfied or being happy or being fulfilled, and not just wanting to make money. That doesn't really satisfy you. So this is one of the biggest revelations that the successful people and the gurus and the spiritual teachers all know, that this is an inner thing. And it starts with loving yourself. It starts with finding out who you are and becoming comfortable with yourself and seeing yourself as worthy. These are all parts of loving yourself, and not doing things for just because you think other people are wanting you to do it. That's all part of the game. That's all part of why you're being controlled. So, in the fuller explanation of it, it's like, let's do the opposite. This might help. I just talk about things that I get inspiration or intuition from. And it just came to me and says, well, what's the opposite of loving yourself? Loving your neighbors yourself. Let's just see. It says, if you hate your neighbor, you hate yourself. Just going on the same thing. Love your neighbors yourself. If you hate your neighbor, you hate yourself. That might be a little over the top, you know. Nobody really hates themselves. At least that's what they say. But how many of us spend how much time during the day beating ourselves up? And we get so frustrated with ourselves that we become frustrated with others. And so really it's like, am I being selfish, or is there a reason why I should love myself? It's because the attitude towards myself is showing how I treat other people. So it's not that other people did things to me, it's how I see other people. Seen so many people say, is I can't, if I'm going to be godly or spiritually enlightened or success, is that number one, I can't worry about what other people think, and number two is I have to become unoffendable. I can't care what they think, but I also can't get mad at what they think. And that's kind of the new paradigm for today. If we want to have peace in this world, then we got to quit hating each other, and we got to quit hating ourselves. That's where it starts. And so the opposite of loving yourself is shown in the way that you treat other people. Now, I got another intuition and inspiration was from a long time ago. It said, you are perfect. And I went, no way, no way. I can't be perfect. Look at all the things I did. There you go. Beating yourself up, telling you all the things you did wrong. And then it said to me, if you're not perfect, there arises a doubt about your worthiness, about whether you can even live this life. And once you have doubt, you will never be successful. You will never find your dream. You will never get to where you're going. So, you have to be perfect. You know, it's kind of like, wow, that's loving yourself. And it really goes against, what you always thought about yourself. You have to say, I am perfect. And, you got to go, well, if you go, well, no, not really in this area, but I am perfect in my spirit or my soul. No, there can't be any doubt. Faith is without a doubt. And you can't accomplish anything without a faith, which means you have a dream, which means you want to find it. So that's my thoughts for today. Thanks.